Flylady Diane here, and I want to give you a short introduction to the zone where we're going to be. We only have a couple of days in this zone because it's the beginning of the month of April. We are in zone 1, the very first zone, and the zone, as you can probably see, is the entrance to the house, the hall and the dining room if you have one. Here in Denmark we don't normally have a porch, so I like in this zone also to include our garage. It's not a huge garage, there's not much space for storage, so I try and think of that when I'm in zone 1. And I've actually just come back from running a few errands, and I spotted in the garage some liquid for the windscreen wiper, so I'm going to go ahead and spend like 2 minutes topping up the windscreen wiper liquid. And also I'm going to take my brush, ta-da, and I'm going to brush, sweep out the garage. And I don't know about you, but whenever I sweep out the garage I feel somehow like I'm a grown-up, you know, because that was always something that Mum and Dad did, so I really feel like I'm a grown-up when I'm sweeping out the garage. Now this week you can either look on flylady.net. If you look on Launchpad, click on Launchpad on the first page that you see and that will take you to another page with little icons, and if you click on missions you will see the missions for the week. Remember, excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat today. Remember that the missions are just a guideline. If you are, you know, if you're just getting started with Flylady, don't worry about doing all the missions. If you can get one mission done this week, that's brilliant. Perhaps you prefer to spend your time decluttering. You may have a lot of clutter. You know, the entryway to the house, that's the first thing that people see. So maybe you want to just get rid of some of the, or just pick up coats, you know, shoes, cycle helmets, you know, all the stuff that is just kind of dumped when the family come in, and get the family to help. Ask them to come and have a look. You know, are they using their winter coats any longer? Do you need to put those away into storage and bring out the summer ones? You know, there are lots of things that you can do in the entryway. You may also in your entryway have some boxes that were meant to go out to the garage or meant to go to the charity store. If you've got boxes in your entryway, set your timer for 2 minutes and just get them out of there, because it always takes longer. We always think it's going to take longer than it actually does. But if you set your timer and say, or you know, the way that I normally do it is, if there's something that I really don't want to do, I put on the kettle and I think, okay, I'm going to go out with these boxes, and when I come back I get to have my cup of tea or my cup of coffee. So that's a little trigger that I use for those things that I know it'll only take a couple of minutes, but I really don't want to do it. So try moving things away from, you know, the hall so that people can actually get into your house. Make sure that you have a couple of coat hangers or a couple of pegs that are actually empty so that guests can hang up their coats. And the other thing is, if you have a porch, maybe you want to, you know, get out your brush, sweep it off. We're just coming into spring here in Denmark, so it's getting nice weather. I've been having a wee look at the plants, just removing leaves, things like that. Remember, we only have a couple of days in zone 1 because then we'll be moving on to zone 2, which is the kitchen, on Tuesday. So just, you know, set your timer for 5 minutes, 10 minutes and do what you can. All right, don't think about all the things that you're meant to be doing in this area or should be doing, or if you've got some projects that you want to start in this area, make a list. Yeah, put them on a list and then see if you can maybe get 1 or 2 of those tasks done on anti-procrastination day. It could be that, you know, we're in the zone 1. Maybe there are some things that you need to buy for zone 1. Maybe you're thinking of, I don't know, doing some kind of DIY project. Get them on the things on your list for errand day. I know that I want to do a little painting project, so I'm going to check what we already have, but I'm pretty sure I need to buy some new paint rollers, so those are going on my list. Anyway, I'll keep it short and sweet because I want to get away and sweep the garage. Flylady Diane in wonderful Copenhagen, where we might even get up to 20 degrees today, which is what, almost like 70s. That's, well, I'll see it, I'll believe it when I see it. Anyway, have a great couple of days in zone 1, and I shall see you on the other side. Okay, live long and prosper. Speak to you very soon. Bye for now.